Question number 3. It says, Amit and Tara both work at a corner shop and get paid each week in the ratio of 3 to 4. So the ratio of 3 is Amit and the ratio of 4 is Tara. Okay. Amit earns £48 per week. So from the 3, we have to get to 48. Right. Okay. Let's see. How does 3 become 48? What do we do to 3 become 48? Okay. Let's have Mr. Faisal. How does 3 become 48? So 3 has to become 48. What do we do to the 3 to become 48? I'll give you a clue. We have to multiply it by something. Okay. We have to multiply it by? Excellent. Well done. Okay. If you multiply this side by 16 of our ratio, what do we do to the other side? So we got the 4 on the other side. Okay. And we do 4 times by 16. Harun, what's 4 times by 16?
16.
Okay, 4 times by 16 will give us an answer of? Excellent, well done. I don't know what's happening to this pen today. It's working really wonky. It's not giving me nice smooth lines today.
Smooth.
£64 is the answer to the first part. Part B now. Assuming there are 4 weeks in 1 month, what are the combined earnings of Amit and Tara over a 1 month period? So this is the earnings. Well, we know Amit earns how much a week? Amit earns £48 a week, and how much does the other person earn a week?
60.
Okay, so what happens when we combine these together?
112.
So that gives us £112 per? No, per week. Per week. That's for both of them. Okay, per week, and then we got to multiply this by
4.
By 4, because we got this how much they both earn, and we multiply it by 4 to give you for the month. So 112 times by 4 gives 448. Okay, Harun, do you get that? Is that okay? So 448. Oops. This pen is really not writing today at 94. I just can't seem to get it to. Give us from that. That's not nice at all. Okay, lovely. Right. Question C. Over a month, they spend 3/8 of their combined earnings. How much money left over? So, how much did they earn in a month? Remind me. How much did they earn in a month? They earned. How much did they earn? 448 per month. Yeah, combined earnings. Over a month, they spend 3/8 of this. So the next question is, we got to work out 3/8 of 448. Okay, I need a technique for this. That's a Faisal. You should know this by heart now. Nobody else. Faisal, I want to work out, turn around, Huzaifa. I want to work out 3/8 of 448. What's the technique for doing it? What do we do?
448 by 8.
448. First of all, we divide by the bottom number, and then we times by the top number. Right, 448 divided by 8. Let's have Uzma. 448 divided by 8 is equal to 56. Now 56, we multiply that by 3, and that gives us a total of
168.
how much?
168.
Okay. Okay. So we've just worked out how much they have actually spent, but the question was how much money did they have left? So we have to start with our original amount here, 448. So we do 448, and we minus how much they spent, which was 168, and that will give you an answer of 280 pounds. Okay, another way of doing this question a bit more quicker is this. Right, I'm going to rub this part out and show you a quicker way of doing it, rather than doing an extra step here. We could have just worked out, instead of 3/8, we could have worked out
1/8.
If you know you've spent 3/8, how much do you have left?
7/8. 5/8.
5/8. We could just work out 5/8 instead, and that would have given us the answer straight away. So we replace the 3 with a 5 over here, and that would have given us a here 280 straight away. So that would have been a quicker method of doing that particular question. Good. Let's move on to the next part of the question. Okay, we need to get rid of all of this. Okay, next. Amit and Tara give 15% of their remaining earnings to a local charity every month. How much money do they give in charity now? So over a month they spend this much. So how much is that? This is how much they had left, is that right? At £280 left because they give 15% of this to a local charity. So question D. So we have to now work out 15% of 280. Okay. Now, to work out 15% of 280, let's have Iman. Give me the rundown.
You work out 10% first.
So we work out 10% first.
28.
Hang on a second. 10% of 280, what do we do? How do we do that, Mr. Zaifa? We divide by
10.
10, because 10% is 1/10. So you knock the 0 off. 28. Okay. Now, I've worked out 10%. Muniba, can you show me how we work out the 5% now? You know 10%, I need to get to 5%. So 10% to 5%, what do we do?
Divide 28 by 2.
We halve the 10%, so we halve this as well. So it becomes 28 divided by 2. What's 28 divided by 2? 14. Okay, now we need to finish up the question. To work out the 15%, what do we do with the 10 and the 5? Add them. And 28 and 14 will give us?
42.
Okay, so the answer here is? £42. Excellent, lovely. Okay, we happy with that one? Yes. After taking away the money that's spent and the money donated to charity, how much money is left over each month? So we had before, how much was left before? After the money that's spent, how much is that money left over? 280. What did they do with the 280? Then they gave some money to charity. How much money did they give to charity? 42. So we need to do for question part E, we need to do now £280 minus the £42 they give to charity, and that will give us the grand total of what is left over.
238 pounds.
So the answer is £238. Thank you, Mr. Faisal, for got them all right. MSL. Okay. So 2, 3, 8. Okay, that's the end of the question. Let's talk to the